This was the pullback right here. This was the pullback that occurred after the first big down day, right? This was the first big down day. Then we get a pullback. Unfortunately, because that candle occurred so quickly, it was hard for me to get into any more positions, because like that's why there's only these two positions right here, because this just happened so quick. And also because it happened so quick, you don't want to enter on a huge position because it could be a fake out like this. This was a fake out. It went down a lot and then came right back up and just stayed right there for multiple hours and then went up higher, right? I didn't know if this was going to be the same type of situation where we came down and came up and just stayed in that area for multiple times or multiple hours and then we just went up higher. Like I didn't know if that was going to be the case. Now that this has kind of showed you that it's not going to be the case, that we do want to go lower, we got to see how price reacts at this high up here. I'm going to put a area right there. We got to see how price reacts at that line, right? If we come up to that line and we don't break it, we go up like here, boom, 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 boom. This is the 50% point, so we might bounce off of it like a couple times and then go like this. But if we don't break this high, if we don't go above here, price is telling you, I don't want to go. I don't want to go any higher. I want to go lower, right? So then we might start doing something like this, right? We might start doing something like that where we just end up going lower. And that is the high that we now have to pay attention to, because that is the lower high than this high, right? And this is a lower high than this high. But you see how we're making lower highs now. Before we were going up like this. For the longest time, for the last year, we've been going up, consistently going up. Now we are not consistently going up. You can see that we're kind of angled down now, right? We're kind of in a downward trend. It's not confirmed yet because this is just the beginning. We are only 2 days into this. It's only been going down for 2 days, right? For the last month, there hasn't been that many bear bars. But before that, in December, there was a lot of bear bars. So we might be in the bearish phase of this month. Like there's normally, every month has like a bullish phase and a bearish phase. There's usually like some time where it's super bullish and there's normally times where it's super bearish, and then there's a trading range time, right? This was the trading range time. This was the super bearish time. This was the super bullish time, right? So we're either going to be trading range time or resumption of the bull trend or beginning of the bear trend, right? One of those three options. I don't know which one yet, but I know that if we don't go higher than this high, we'll go up here. We don't go higher than this high, right? Then we're either going to stagnate and stay in this area or we got to go lower. Okay, so we have to go higher than this to even want to indicate that we want to go higher, right? So got to pay attention to that high. So yeah, man, now my ultimate goal with this going forward, with this trade going forward, is I don't plan on selling these until, you know, if we end up having a huge run up, I'm going to get out. I'm going to get out all those because I'm not going to have those be losses. Those are definitely not going to be losses. But I want to see how price reacts on the pullback up, because I'm sure there's going to be a pullback up. I don't think we're going to continue to go down like just straight. We could, but based on past trading experience, we're going to have some type of pullback. And if we have that type of pullback, I want to see this, something like this occur. I want to see there be a double top so that we are showing like, I don't want to go higher anymore. Then once that double top occurs, I want to see a low be broken. And then after that low is broken, I want to see a high that isn't broken. So I want to see a lower high be made. So this would be a lower high because that high is higher than this high, right? And then we begin to go lower. So that's what I want to occur. My plan trading this going forward is have price, if price does come up here, wait for something like this to occur. And then once this low gets broken, it's showing you I want to go lower, I don't want to go higher. So I short underneath there. Once this occurs and you don't go, it's showing you confirm that we don't want to go higher. We get a bear bar off of this high. Then I short underneath that bear bar, risking above this high, and see how price reacts. And hopefully we just continue to go lower and lower and lower. Don't know what's going to happen. You know, you just got to wait to see. You can't predict. You only got to react. So, but yeah, you know, this is everything. These are the trades that I'm currently holding. And this is my plan for pretty much this week coming up is I want to see how bearish we can end up being or how bullish we can end up being. If we end up reversing, right? If this next candle, this next daily candle completely reverses this candle and we end up coming up here, right? We end up closing above this. That's a complete reversal now. Now we're not bearish at all. We're more bullish because we just completely reversed the bear candle. So, you know, anything is possible right now. Anything is possible for what could happen over this next week. I have no idea what's going to happen over the next week, but I know that if a high does not get broken, if this high doesn't get broken, we're either going to stagnate or go lower, because that hasn't been broken yet. It has to be broken. If this high doesn't get broken, we're either going to stagnate in this area or go lower, because that high hadn't been broken yet. Highs have to be broken for prices to continue to go higher. If more lows are being made, price is showing you I want to go lower. So yeah, that is like just a trading plan and what I'm planning on doing this week. And that is the explanation of these trades right here. I want you to also see too, like I'm trading very, very small with this, very small. Like every single one of these positions is a 0.1 lot. So every single 100 points that I'm risking, because this is the mini, every single 100 points that I'm risking is equal to $10, right? So every single one of these positions, I was pretty much, even like these stop losses, I haven't adjusted these stop losses, but I'm going to adjust them once the market opens because it's closed right now. Every single one of these positions, I was only risking $10 to $20. And I want you to see, like every single one of these positions up here, let's see there, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 positions up there. This range right here is 200. All right, we're just gonna round it up to 200. So hypothetically speaking, because not every single one of these is like, you know, down here. I didn't get every single one of these is down here. I got some of the positions up here. So some of these positions I'm risking, you know, 200 points because I entered down here. And in some of these positions, I'm only risking 100 points or 75 points because I got them up there, right? But let's just average it out. And let's just say that I'm risking around 150 points on each position, right? With that 0.10 lot size, that is around $15 that I'm risking, right? And I could count it. I counted what, 9 positions up here. So what's 9 times 15? That is 9 times 15, because that's how much I was risking on each position. Now, I'm risking $135. All these positions right here is around $135 worth of risk, right? And I got them, like I said, up in this area, all in here. I'm gonna go on the hourly chart. I got them all in this area right here. Okay, and my risk was up there. All in that area, right? My goal is to take it all the way down here, at least to down here. And if it's not there, if we continue to go lower, then we're gonna continue to go lower, but at least to down here, right? With that being said, if I was doing that with this exact position that I have right now, with these positions that I have right now, I will make a 1 to 6.5 risk reward ratio trade if we get down to here. And if I continue to hold and we go lower, then look how much of a risk reward ratio that's gonna be. 1 to 18, right? Potentially 1 to 21, potentially 1 to 21 risk reward ratio. Like that's crazy. That means I'm risking $135 to make 21 times 135, which would be times 21. That would be a whopping $2,835, right? So I'm risking $135 to make $2,835. Sounds pretty good to me, right? It sounds like a pretty worthy risk to take for me. So that's the goal going forward, right? Just, I don't know if it's gonna go all the way down there. I don't know if it's gonna stop at this area right here. I don't know if it's gonna even go lower than here. But my point being is I'm already up, you know, 1 to 4. I already have a 1 to 4 risk reward ratio that I'm up. I'm already winning, right? I'm already good. Now it's all just about managing and seeing where price is gonna stop, right? Where it's gonna stagnate and where it's either gonna reverse and begin to go higher, or where it's gonna stagnate and then continue down lower, right? And I'm not gonna know until the market opens. So we'll have to see what this week brings us. But yeah, man, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to show with this. So let me end this video correctly. All right, so there you have it, right? That is the explanation of my $700 trade that I'm currently holding right now over the weekend. I don't know what's gonna happen whenever the market opens. It might open up higher, it might open up lower. I have no idea, right? So it's just about managing the trade, and I'm just gonna manage it correctly whenever I get the chance, right? Right now I'm looking for lower lows to be made and lower highs to be made, right? So I'm looking for a price to come up and not break the previous high that has been made. If that high doesn't break, then I can continue to just add underneath that on stop orders and just take price lower, right? My goal is to be able to teach each and every one of you how to do this, because you can do this. You can do this from anywhere. As long as you have an internet connection, you can trade, and you can trade anything. You don't have to just trade the Dow. That's what I trade, but you can trade Bitcoin, you can trade oil, you can trade corn, you can trade Apple, as far as like the stock Apple. You can do anything you want. You just got to know how to read the price action, right? That's my goal to teach you guys, is how to read the price action. And I have something to teach you guys how to read a price action. I'm glad to announce my course, Potential to Infinity. I've been working on this course for years, you can say. It's been a combination of all the trading experience that I've gotten since 2017. And I've taken a lot of different courses, right? I've spent thousands of dollars taking different courses. And I've spent thousands of dollars just with pure like market knowledge, right? Just understanding the market and just with experience of the market. And ever since 2017, I've found that just trading price action for me has worked the best. That has been the thing that has helped me get consistently profitable and allow me to find the best entries on any chart that I look at. Like when you learn price action, you can figure out, all right, I just want to buy. Like you don't have to short, you don't have to short sell, you don't have to do none of that stuff. If you're one of those people where you just like want to buy Apple, right? Or Amazon or GE or AT&T, whatever the case may be, you just want to wait for the specific point to buy, like the best potential entry point to buy. Learning price action will tell you that best potential entry point, right? Or around that best potential entry point. And then once price comes and touches that area, then you begin to react. You can begin to react based on what price action is telling you. That's what this course is going to teach you. That's what this course is going to teach you how to do. Because you can do it on anything. It doesn't just have to be stock. It doesn't just have to be Bitcoin. It doesn't just have to be the Dow. It doesn't just have to be the British pound versus the US dollar. It can be anything, right? As long as you have a chart to look at and you have bars, a bar chart to look at or candlestick chart to look at, you will be able to read it and you will be able to understand how to make money on it. Both ways, up or down. It's up to you whether you want to choose to trade both sides, right? You can only choose one side if you want, completely up to you. But that's this course that is coming out, Potential to Infinity, right? It's coming out this month. It's going to be coming out towards the end of this month. The goal is to have this course out by February 21st. So be on the lookout for that. I'm just really excited to get this out there, man, because it's not just going to be a stock trading course. The first part that is going to be released is going to be stock trading, but it's also going to be a life course. And, you know, hopefully I'm able to implement some fitness stuff into that as well, because I am a certified personal trainer. So, you know, I just have a lot of ideas that I want to do with this because, I mean, the potentials are infinite, right? So just be on the lookout for that course later this month. And yeah, I really think you're going to like it. I really think you're going to like it a lot. Think about it like this. I'm condensing my 18,000 hours worth of market experience into one course that it's gonna be around 12 to 15 hours, and I'm just gonna keep adding to it. It's kind of gonna be like a forever evolving course. I feel like it's a good time to release this course because I have over 18,000 hours of real-time market experience, right? I've been doing this since 2017, and I've traded multiple different markets. I've lived in multiple different time zones, so I know how trading in different time zones are. Like, I'm just really excited to be able to give you this knowledge that I have. I'm just excited to be able to expand that knowledge to you guys. So yeah, I'm just really, really excited for what's to come with this course because this is like my little baby, man. My goal is also to make it one of the lowest price courses because I don't believe that you should spend thousands of dollars on something when like you're just getting into it because you don't know what the fuck you're doing, right? You need to have like some type of introduction. But yeah, like I said, man, I don't believe that you should be dropping a car payment for a course when like you don't even know what the fuck you're doing, right? I believe that you got to start somewhere, and then if you want to drop more money later from somebody else, then you can drop more money later from somebody else. But I'm not going to be price gouging you. I'm not going to be charging you thousands of dollars up the ass just for one little thing, right? I believe that everyone should have this knowledge. So I want to make it accessible to, you know, people so that they can have this knowledge for a reasonable price. But yeah, man, with that being said, I'm really excited for Potential to Infinity to come out. I've been working on this for a long, long time. And yeah, I'm excited to have you guys love it and learn from it. So be on the lookout for that later this month. With that being said, love, understanding, integrity, courage, and faith is all that we need to strive for in order for us to reach towards our true potential to infinity. We all have infinity within us. We just have to choose to live infinitely. So embrace the infinite. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Whoosh.